today's reading is going to be about the blessings that are coming your way in the 3 to 6 month period. So the timeline of this reading is going to be up until 6 months. So I'm going to put the cards in the next frame and then let's get started. You can pick any one of the piles. So pile number 1, this is your reading. The first card that we have here is the card of the Sun, and let me tell you that it's a very nice spread of cards. All the cards are from Major Arcana and they're talking a lot about discovering your true self. So if I were to put it in one word, your blessings do not seem as outwardly as they seem inwardly for this particular pile. So starting off from the first card that I have here, which is the card of the Sun. So the Sun is a beautiful card that basically talks about rebirth, regeneration, new ideas, you taking care of your body and mind very holistically, very nicely. It talks about increasing confidence. It talks about feeling more comfortable with your own self. It also talks about choices and then actively working towards those choices in an informed and decisive manner. So these are the key themes that I'm seeing for you for the coming 6 months. The rest couple of other blessings that I have here for you is, first, if some of you have a pet, you're really going to enjoy a lot of time with your pet. I think you might actually travel a lot with your pet also. If not, some of you might actually get a pet in these 6 months or might get associated with an animal in one or the other way. If you can't get a pet, you might actually start volunteering for some animal NGO, but I'm definitely seeing some animal coming in your life in the coming 6 months. Then the other thing that I'm seeing is a lot of adventures. So I feel this pile in the coming 6 months is going to take a lot of small trips or is going to go on vacations quite a lot. And I don't see them to be for a very long period. They can be for like a 2 to 3 day period, but they are going to be like many in number. Another thing that I'm seeing for this pile is that there is going to be some sort of a new beginning happening for you. You're going to do some sort of a rebirth. You're going to do something new in terms of your life. So now this new me can be that some of you randomly decide to relocate from one place to another. Some of you may decide on a totally new career path. Some of you may just decide to be absolutely new. This can be anything. This can be like you want to change your hairstyle, you want to change your dressing sense, you want to change the way you lived your life. I'm getting more like, the way you live your life. So suppose if you're somebody who's not usually planning life or not, usually planning their week or weekdays, weekends, you might actually start doing that because you would be very particular in terms of what do I seek. So that's a great thing. I'm also sensing a lot of impromptu energy here, which is coming across as really positive. So that's a good thing. There's nothing that I can say there's wrong in that. It's going to sound very adventurous and everything is going to be very adventurous. I also feel that some of you may actually be finishing off certain karmic cycles. So suppose if for a very long time you feel that your life has been going in a particular way, then within the 6 month period you will start seeing that it may be coming to an end. I'm not saying that it will end, it will maybe end in like a 9 month period, but then at least towards the 6 month you will start feeling that okay, now things are starting to progress in the way you expect them to be, because no more the karmic cycle or the unsupportive side of the luck is playing a role anymore, and instead things are turning into your favor. If anybody is expecting to hear anything on the legal front, expect a yes. It's going to be slow, so you have to remain positive, but do expect a yes. Another major thing that I'm seeing is that during this month period, while the reading is all positive, I do see, because nothing like of this sorts, which is so inwardly, comes without any sort of conflict or comes without, certain of your patterns and behaviors stopping you. It's very simple. Like suppose if you promise ourselves to work out daily, you might realize that, again, like after 3 days, you're spiraling back into your old pattern, which is that you're not getting up on time or you don't want to go out to work out. So I see a lot of that, but you will be breaking that. So I would just say that, be more grateful in terms of what you're able to achieve. So be more grateful to yourself also. Suppose if you're able to go for like consistently for workout like the entire week, or you're able to do something that you wanted as a habit for like a good chunk, then appreciate yourself instead of dismissing yourself when you falter at it once or twice, and get into a habit of getting back. Couple of other messages that are here for you are, you have to realize your potential within this 6-month period. So anything that you see which could be leading you towards your potential, which could be making you feel that yes, you are limitless or there's a lot more to you, then explore that. Do not get scared, do not fear it, instead explore it. And another message that I have here is that you have to understand that it's a another thing that you have to understand is that the world that we live in is outwardly, inwardly. So till the time you're not very true to yourself, which is why all these adventures, being limitless, how will the right sort of world around you start showing up itself? It's like that, if you know what you are, then the world around you will also start adjusting. And these are things you don't necessarily have to believe in. You just have to do one thing, that is be true to yourself. So keep on doing things that you truly like. Don't particularly care about a lot of things. And I mean, not like in a desensitized manner, but just be true to yourself. And when you would do that, you would just see that the right people, right opportunities, right everything is just falling into place. Because I do see a little worry of finances for this file here, but there's not enough on the blessings front. It's very inwardly for you right now. So make sure that you're practicing that. Then another thing that you have to learn is detachment. When you feel very full inside without the need of a particular desire, actually that's when things get fulfilled. So suppose if you're looking to get a particular job, or if you have a particular outcome that you're trying to manifest, which is like a fitness goal, weight goal, or like a particular job, a particular set of finances, it will not happen just because you're obsessed over it and you're doing like all the work in terms of applying for applications or constantly battling between diet and workout and whatnot. It will actually happen when day by day you're just very happy with what you're doing, and you are just happy in the exploration or the journey side of it. That's the easiest way in which I could explain detachment in this context to you. So you're being asked to detach. And lastly, I do feel with the Sun card also here, some of you may have a very strong focus on your health. So for whoever this message is, your health is going to improve in the coming 6 months. You're being asked to remain positive. And I did get some messages saying that, if you're waiting for a particular event very badly, the first thing that may have come to your mind on this reading, the answer is unlikely. However, if it is something related to a legal case, then the answer is very positive. So you are going to get that. So that's it, pile number 1. Let me know how did this reading resonate with you. And please do drop a comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel and my Instagram. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. This is your reading. I'm not gonna lie, the cards of your current state do not seem very great. I think many of you could be like in a really sad or depressive state of mind right now. You must be finding it hard to find like the right people around you to communicate with. I'm kind of hearing that this pile does not have an inner circle, or they feel that they need an inner circle. They might be like having friends, close friends around, but they feel like they can't communicate exactly what they are feeling. Okay. So for this pile, what I'm sensing in terms of blessings is that I think a lot has happened in your life in the past couple of months, or could be happening actually since past couple of years, because of which your whole mindset towards things in life is just like nothing works out or kuch nahi hone wala. But that is not true. While your cards of your current state are not so positive, I would say. However, the blessings that are coming your way are actually very nice. The first blessing that I'm actually seeing is that if you've been thinking about relocation or moving on from a particular relationship or moving on from a particular job, please do it. If you will not do it, I actually see some force by the divine's grace is going to make you do it. And that is going to be the biggest blessing in your life. So it could be relocation, it could be a job switch, it could be a career switch, it could be a relationship switch. Whatever this switch is, it's really going to make your life a lot more calm, a lot more peaceful. You would actually feel that you have somehow managed to regain the power back of your life and of your own self. So that is the biggest blessing that I'm seeing. The second major blessing that I'm seeing is that you're going to get very intuitively strong. So something in you is already triggering things, is making you see things very transparently and clearly. Another thing that I'm seeing is that you are going to become very intuitive in the coming 6 months. I feel a lot of things must already be triggering you into thinking in a particular manner. And you might be realizing a lot of things, a lot of the past emotions and things may be getting cleared for you, because of which you would actually be becoming more intuitive. Many of you would actually feel or pick up a spiritual practice also slightly more strongly. So that is going to be actually a very huge blessing, because all these things that will happen, they will eventually lead you closer to who you are, your purpose, your values, and you would feel very content within yourself. Because there's this beautiful card of temperance, which is just a lot about emotional healing and emotional balance and feeling happy. I am also seeing in the coming 6 months, secrets are going to reveal themselves to you, because of which taking certain decisions in your life is going to be a lot more easier. I'm also seeing that some of you may actually get promoted to a leadership role, or may actually get a job which is going to be at a leadership or like a key level in the company. Lastly, I'm also seeing few travels for this group towards maybe the water side. This group needs to do traveling more towards water areas. I'm thinking Goa or Pondicherry. So more towards the places which are creative, which have a feminine side to themselves, is what I'm sensing. Like, I would not choose the hills or the mountains or trekking, because they have a masculine energy. I mean, I'm just giving a very big example. So pick up places that are more creative and have like a strong feminine energy. Then couple of other blessings that are coming your way is you are going to be guided. So I'm telling you, like secrets are going to reveal themselves. You are going to feel intuitive, and you will just feel that, now things are crystal clear. I know why things happen. I can see things and I can feel that yes, it's my intuition, or something was trying to tell me all along that this is going to happen and I should have trusted it. So you will realize then slowly that yes, you are being guided on the right path. So let all of this be like a strong base of foundation. So when you feel that things just crash down, or they have been crashing down since forever, this is the time when you would be rebuilding. But again, if you deter it, if you detest it, if you delay it, then it's on you. But as for the cards, this is all happening for you because the time is right. I'm also sensing a lot of clearing coming for you. It will be easier for you to let go things. You will trust the fact that universe has more for you. So you will start trusting it a lot more easily. And instead of saying mine, 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 you will start moving towards, the God's plan. So whatever's there in the God's plan for me works for me. You're being asked to take action for whatever things, like you're thinking ki ye karum kya, should I do this? Yes, please take action. The timing is perfect. I'm telling you, the timing is very right for you in terms of the divine guidance, the practical actions you need to take. So please do it. And whatever it is that you're looking for eventually to happen for you, it's going to happen, because the bottom of the deck energy is yes here. So I want you to take action, and more opportunities are going to come your way. There's no need to worry, and I just need you to trust. So as long as you trust, the divine, trust your life, trust whatever is meant for you will find you. It will happen. Don't be negative about, oh, then why hasn't it found me yet? Maybe it was not the time. Now is the time. So make sure that your backlog of negativity experiences is not being a hindrance to your future and to your now. So that's it for pile number 2. If you like the reading, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and my Instagram. Hi, pile number 3. This is your reading. I have all the cards here with me. Just give me a minute. For this pile, I'm sensing that they really want to hear like a lot of changes and blessings coming in these 6 months, because they have really worked hard up until now. They feel that they have taken on too much on their plate. They have taken more responsibility of their life, of their actions at work. They feel that, I have done all the inner work already, and like, bus, like I'm constantly hearing that, okay, it's enough now. Like, I've done my share of bit. Like, I'm hearing, okay, now I've done my share of bit. So now the universe needs to start showing up for me, otherwise I'm giving up. That's what I'm actually seeing, which is actually wonderful, because I think the universe is actually listening to you now. So all the hard work, all the work that you have done since the past, if not, if you're still in the middle of it and you know that you're going in the right direction, this is a confirmation. You are going in the right direction. And yes, the universe is going to start blessing you very soon. Multiple cycles of karma, of life are going to come to an end. So suppose if for a very long time you have been looking for new work opportunities, you will start finding those. If for a very long time you wanted to get out of a certain relationship or wanted to start a new relationship with the right understanding so that you don't get hurt. So after all the inner work that you have done, I actually see that yes, life is going to bless you with all these changes. So you would feel, okay, one phase entirely now is over, and with each step that I take into my life, progressing further, new cycle is starting, new things are entering your life. The biggest blessing here is that what you should know is, if this pile is always scared ki, mujhe nazar to nahi lagti, then you are actually protected. So you don't have to feel like that. You don't have to be superstitious if you're doing any work, or if you feel that you're a superstitious person, you need not be. You are protected. Another thing that I'm seeing is, this pile is definitely going to get some new work opportunity, or some new business collaboration, some new collaboration that is going to change their life and change the way they always viewed as working with each other. Another major blessing is that this pile is going to learn the importance and beauty of teamwork. And if you already knew the beauty but you did not have the right team, you're going to be finding like the right set of people, team, collaborators, right set of people who are going to be very inspiring for you, who are going to make life seem more exciting, that yes, this is what I wanted and I deserved. So that's definitely going to happen. You're also going to have a lot of blessings in terms of finances coming into your life. So if you have been a little stuck up on finances, or you just feel that, okay, like I don't feel like I ever have enough, you are going to have a lot more enough of finances. In fact, I also see you investing a lot in the coming 6 months. So whatever financial accumulation you may have done till now, you may start investing, and that is going to yield the right results. So investments is also something I'm seeing great for this pile. This could be relevant for people who are into trading and investments. However, I would just advise you one thing. In this 6-month period, you can plan something big. I am seeing that. But when you plan something big, don't straight away take the big jump. Take these small jumps and step to something big. Because you're being asked that there might be a lot of decisions that could be presented to you. So just reconsider that a little bit. There is a card of reconsideration that is saying that not everything will seem as it is. So suppose your financial accumulation, if you have like investment plans into 2-3 things, maybe 1 or 2 is enough. You don't need to do 3 concurrently. If in terms of these people that you're meeting and all these ideas and like way of living of life that you're witnessing from a new perspective, maybe you don't need to soak it all in together. Maybe you can just start with like a 1 or 2 and then slowly progress to other things. So yes, that's that. So just be a little cautious on that. But honestly, let me just tell you, if you've done like a lot of work towards yourself, I do see all the blessings coming your way in terms of finances, in terms of being around the right people, closing out all old cycles. Actually, I should say starting on new cycles, like closing ho gaya. So just starting on new cycles of career, self-love, finance, relationship itself. One other message that is here for you is that in this 6 month period, you are actually going to be more friendlier with yourself, which you will enjoy. So enjoy that. That's a blessing, and that's so great that it's not only come in the cards, but you are already in this receptive energy of like seeing yourself from this different light. You're being asked to stay humble. So while all this is happening, one message of advice here is also this file should actually donate a little bit from their earnings and savings on a monthly basis. And if you are somebody who had been planning that, then this is also one of the blessings that I see happening for you, that your this idea is finally going to be put into action. You would actually actively start donating. So you're being asked to just stay humble and just believe that yes, you're on the right path, and the God is always there to help you. The divine is always there to help you. You will also be becoming more, like in the hermit energy, which is like, more deep in terms of your life, more philosophical. You would like want to know the nuances of things. You would like, try and understand your own mind and brain, and try and understand that, okay, how things happen or why do they happen. So this sort of deepening that you're doing is actually great, because this is a part of your this existing lifetime. So this is also one of the blessings. Since the past so many lifetimes, your soul has done all the other sort of work. It has went through so much problems, issues, soul contracts, and now that you're being asked to become in this I'm not getting the word. I want to say sadhu, but that's not the right word. Basically, when you're getting into this very spiritual phase or spiritual side to yourself, it is exactly what your soul needed. That's the soul growth. So it's not about you in this lifetime, it's about your soul, because in so many other lifetimes it's been doing the work. So now in this lifetime, it is definitely feeling blessed that finally I have that deep connection with the divine, with myself. And if you have seen my video of Kosha's on spirituality, which I can link below, it will actually tell you that how ultimate in your life is to like reach into this state of deep connection with the divine and your spiritual self. So you are getting there, which is a very major blessing for your soul. You may not be seeing it right now in 3D, but it is. And you're also being asked to practice gratitude. So donation is also going to be a way of gratitude. I want you to figure a way of like how can you share your riches with other people. Basically, how can you be more grateful to the universe? So one way is, of course, that you write down that, hey, I'm so grateful. The second way is you're like, hey, you give me this, I give you this. It's like, when somebody gives you a gift, you feel like giving them a gift back or doing something nice for them. So figure ways that how can you show your gratitude to the universe, that thank you for all that you're providing me. A lot of things are going to also happen in your near future. If there are certain small changes that you're expecting, they're going to happen in your near future. If you're thinking about a particular answer in your mind, karu, nahi karu, should I not, it's up to you. Lastly, as a part of all this self-work that you have done or might be doing, you're just being asked to be assertive, be strong. So make sure that you're being assertive in terms of these collaborators, these new people. Don't lose your true self. What happens sometimes when we have done all this growth and we meet like the right people, we may sometimes still feel slightly disconnected with them, or slightly like at a different wavelength than them. So don't try to fit in yourself just to be at their wavelength. No, let the right people meet you at your wavelength, or if they are going to be the right people, this mismatch of wavelength will not matter, because you'll figure a way to bridge this understanding. So be assertive, be true to yourself. So that's it for third pile also. I hope you liked the reading. If you did, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel and also follow me on my Instagram. Bye.